Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to name a cartoon character that would match perfectly into if the periodic table basically was just a periodic table of cartoon characters. Trying my best to use one different show for each letter or sign of whatever they do. So if I can't come up with one, then I will be forced to skip. So some elements like gold won't be able to. I'm sorry. Since AU, I legit can't think of anything. Anyway.
And now, ASAP Science presents the elements of the periodic table.
There's hydrogen.
Okay, for hydrogen, humdinger. So straight up Mayor Humdinger goes into my mind.
And then helium.
For helium, Helga, which means we would end up getting Hey Arnold into the mix of all shows.
And then lithium.
Lithium, Lisa, which you could use the Electric Company or the Loud House, depending on what kind of fan you are with the name Lisa, or The Simpsons. Just depends. Yes, and the reason why I mentioned the Electric Company, I'm talking about their reboot, which is the generation with my favorite character, which, yes, is Lisa. So, and it just happens to be the generation that my friend Liam grew up with, which he finds the better, like, he honestly is more nostalgic towards the reboot because, well, obviously that's his childhood. So, just pointing that out there. And I've officially plugged in my phone. Let me just, okay.
Beryllium.
Beryllium, BE, Becky, as in Becky Boxford, if you are familiar with Word Girl. I am hoping by the end to at least get one idea with each of the shows involving involving the team, like that. Are the main six in the Dream Team universe. So.
Born.
The elements of the periodic table.
There's hydrogen and helium, then lithium, beryllium, boron.
Okay, so for boron, baby, from Kuki Arajuku. Or you could do Bubbles, or Buttercup, or Blossom when we talk about when we talk about the Powerpuff Girls. Or Bugs Bunny. Yeah. What's up, Doc? With Looney Tunes. Or even Butterbean from Butterbean's Cafe. For Carbon, Cricket, that name. Which again, you can use Butterbean's Cafe if you want, but I'd go for Big City Greens on this one.
Everywhere, nitrogen.
For nitrogen, obviously I have to go with Nani on this one, okay? Yep, so we got Bubble Guppies, Paw Patrol, and Kuki Arajuku out of this set of shows that we need in order for me to have my goal complete.
And all through the air with oxygen.
Oxygen. Oh, the Owl from Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood.
So you can breathe in fluorine.
For fluorine, Ferb. So there's some Ferb for you. If only it was Isabella that I came up with, but nope, it ended up being Ferb before we could even get an Isabella chance. But if you want to keep with the whole thing about Paw Patrol's side of things, Francois. Oh, and also when you go to Carbon, Cosmo from the Fairly Odd Parents works too.
Oh, your pretty teeth, neon.
Neon. Oh, Nella from Nella the Princess Knight, which we could say works for nitrogen too. So
To light up the sign, sodium.
for sodium, oh, and also with neon, we could also have Nezuko from Demon Slayer. But for sodium, I can't think of anything right now. Na. Wait, Naruto. How could I not think of this sooner?
And for salty times,
Oh, Mg. Yeah, there's no way to be able to do that one. So magnesium is gonna have to get skipped.
aluminium, silicon. Al-
Aluminum. Al, which that name coming in to my mind because of Weird Al Yankovic, but also because of Al from Paw Patrol, specifically the Paw Patrol member Al, or you could do Farmer Al there in that sense. But then we'd have to have Farmer Yumi, but I don't know if there's a chance for that one.
aluminium, silicon.
For Silicon, I looked at the 2013 version, which I could see why that version got changed, but with an SI, so Sid, as in Sid the Science Kid. Or even Sid Swashbuckle, which, if you want to go into Paw Patrol terms. Oh, for this one we have Phineas, and then we also have Peppa from Peppa Pig involved. Or even Perry. Or you could do Peter, as in Peter Griffin. Or Peter Rabbit. Or even Peter Pan, if you want to get Jake and the Iron Pirates into this case. Which, yeah, Cubby would work for C.
Then
Sulfur. We have SpongeBob, Sandy, Sarah, which when I say Sarah, I'm referring to Sarah and Duck of all shows. And again, Sid works here too. So I can't think of any others right now, so I'm just going to keep
for
going.
chlorine, then
Chlorine, I think, was a Cl, right?
at the sign, sodium for salty times, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, then sulfur, chlorine, then argon, potash, at the sign, sodium for salty times, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, then sulfur, chlorine.
Yep, Cl. Click, as in click the camera from the Go Diego Go. Click la cámara. I can take a pic. Oh, I just got her voice.
Then
Argon. Arby from Paw Patrol. I know I have to try my best to avoid reusing the same shows over and over. Oh, and also with Al, you can also use Alvin with the AL, as in Alvin the Chipmunks. For K, we got Kate from Dora and Friends, Katie from Paw Patrol, and if we include any... So, let's see. Other names to come to my mind. Huh. I can't think of any others. Crazy. Although, you could count Katie from Phineas and Ferb, too. If you're confused as to how Katie and oh, and also there's a character named Katie that happens to be from Hamster and Gretel, so yeah. Katie has a name on Paw Patrol, Phineas and Ferb, and Hamster and Gretel. May sound weird, but with Katie from Hamster and Gretel, she only appeared in one episode, with Katie from Phineas and Ferb being one of the Fireside Girls. And everyone should already realize who Katie from Paw Patrol is. So, yeah. Calcium. C.A. Calvin. Which, I'm not even thinking of a cartoon. I'm thinking of a Facebook account. Or some TikTok users. Like some sort of TikTok famous. Some sort of famous TikTok. Some TikTokers. I don't even know what to say. But I can't think of any for cartoon characters. I'm sorry.
So you'll grow strong.
Scandium. Scoop. From Word Girl. Titanium. Tinkerbell. Or you could do Tilly Green here. Vanidium. You got Vicky from the Fairly Odd Parents. So, yeah. Chromium. I see what they did there. But I can't think of any. And manganese. Can't think of any.
This is the periodic table. No.
Hold on. Sorry, my cat's meowing at me, so.
Gas is stable, halogens and alkali react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells while electrons are added, moving to the right. Iron is
Iron.
the 20.
Oh, it's an Fe. Again, Ferb comes to my mind once more. But, hey, when we go back to S, there's also scissors from Rock, Paper, Scissors. And with P, we can have paper from that show.
6th cobalt table, no gas is stable, halogens and alkali react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells while electrons are added, moving to the right. Iron is the 20.
Cobalt. Connor with PJ Masks. And we could have Corey, which, if you're confused about what show I'm referring to, sadly, Corey in the House. But if you want to go for any cartoon references, Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue, which is a special which had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Winnie the Pooh, Muppet Babies, the Smurfs, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Alf, and Ghostbusters all in one crossover for some reason. With some DuckTales in it too, so.
Nickel coin.
Nickel. Night Ninja. Ugh. With the Ninjalinos.
To get
Copper. I can't think of any for copper, I'm sorry. For zinc. No.
Gallium.
Gallium. Gary from SpongeBob SquarePants, or Garrett from No Princess Knight.
Germanium.
Germanium. Gecko! Yeah, PJ Masks is back again. Almost sounds like Bakugan. Who would have expected that? Oh well.
And
Arson. I guess you could put my name in this one with... Yeah, Asher. If you're confused, there's also a character on Chuggington with the name of Asher, so... Funny enough, there's also a producer on Workout Out Wombats that has the same name as me. Some sort of music composer on the show. Yeah. Same first name, though, that's the thing. For Selenium... If you want to include WWE, Seth as in Seth Rogen, but I can't really think of any actual cartoon ones. Roman. Oh, Brody from Top Wing. Which, yeah, Penny from Top Wing could have been used over when we had Pete, when we had the letter P show up, and when we had the letter S show up, we could have had Swift, but this is where Top Wing comes in, okay. And Speedy could have been used for S too.
Well,
Krypton. If that's part of what Kryptonite is made of, keep that away from Superman. Okay, Oreo, we get it. Sorry, it's just my cat, so...
help light up your room,
Rubidium. Sorry, but nope. Stronium. I can't think of any for Stronium. Ethereum. Oreo, no. In the middle of the video too, but this one's getting Yakko from... Oh yeah, with the letter P, we could do Princess P from Super Y, so there's that. Or Pig, so I guess I can give myself a big thumbs up. Did I just get the voice of... Oh, okay then. And that means, yeah, Yakko here, so Animaniacs just got added. Nope, I can't do any for Zirconium. Niobium, nope.
Molybdenum technique.
Molybdenum. There is Mojo Jojo when it comes to... Or you could do Mo from Abby Hatcher. So yeah, the Powerpuff Girls and Abby Hatcher just got added to the mix. Or Molly from Bubble Guppies. So we got... Okay, so there's one show left that we need. Just one more. in order to get the whole Dream Team set done. Technician. Oh, Rudy from Kukarajuku, or you could do Rudy from Sesame Street here. Yeah, there's 2 characters with the name of Rudy, so there's that. For Ruthenium. Rhodium. No. Palladium. Nope.
Silver.
For silver. Agnes. I can't remember what show Agnes is supposed to be from.
Then cadmium.
Cadmium, no. Indium. Inosuke. Yeah. The fact that came to my mind. Or you could do Indy from Bluey. So, there's that.
Tin Can.
For 10, can't think of any of that. Not for antimony either. Like antimony. Tellurium. TE. Carry. Or you could do Terrence, as in, which is supposed to be a pterodactyl who appeared on Paw Patrol only once. The name was given by Marshall, so. Now we can get Isabella into this. Alongside Izzy from Jake and the Pirates. Indy shows up again here. Inosuke appearing again. I can't think of any other cartoon characters to start with I. So. Xenon, no.
And then Cesium. Barium is 50.
Barium. Baby shows up again on this one.
And this is where the table splits, where lanthanides have just begun.
Oh, from left to right. Larry, which you could do Larry Lobster from SpongeBob SquarePants, or you could go for Larry from VeggieTales. Or even go with Lana from the Loud House here.
Cerium.
Cerium. I can't think of any.
And Prazio.
I can't think of any here.
Neodymium.
Neodymium, no.
Promethium, then 60.
Nope.
To Sumerium.
I can't think of any. Although, when I mentioned Sarah, I guess you could include Hero Elementary as one of the shows there.
European Gadolinium.
Couldn't think of any there. Or there.
And Turvy.
Nope.
Dysprosium. Turvy. Dysprosium.
No. Oh, Dylan. Although this one being Tyler Perry's young Dylan being the cause. Oh well. A live action show, but still got something. Holly? As in Bound in Holly's Little Kingdom? Or you could do Holly from Phineas and Ferb. Another Fireside Girl. Eric. Aaron from Aaron and Aaron. I can't think of any here. Or here. This one would have Luna, Luann, and Lucy from the Loud House. Nope. Tallulah from Tickety Talk. That's what this one would end up with. There's where Wyatt from Super Y would show up along with Wacko from Animaniacs. Oh, and also Wonder Woman if we're going to the DC universe. Which means Starfire would show up for S. Oh, there is Red, aka Wonder Red there. Oso from Special Agent Oso. I can't think of any here. Or here.
Make you rich till you grow old. Mercury
Nope.
to tell you when it's really cold.
Looks to be a TL, so nope.
And leather is
Nope, nothing for Bismuth. Of course, Bismuth. Bismuth from Steven Universe. Come on, pretty predictable there.
Tommy
Polonium. Oh, Polly Pocket. Yeah, that's the show. And therefore Polly from that show.
Ask the team.
Which could have been used over when we had the letter P. I can't think of anything.
Radar.
No. Francois.
And will last a little time. Raid.
Nope.
Then I recognize at 89. This is the period. periodic table. Noble gases stable, halogens and alkali react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells will electrons are to the right acting.
Nope.
Thorium, protect.
For thorium. Not only Thaddeus and Thor from Phineas and Ferb. So, wait, no, that is the only one. Ooh. Oh, and the letter B happened. That's where Baljeet and Buford could have been.
Stable, noble gases stable, halogens and alkali react aggressively. Each period will see new outer shells will electrons are to the right. Actinium, thorium, protect. Actinium, uranium.
I can't think of any for uranium, though. Uniqua from... So, like, for... What? Of course, Uniqua from... The Backyardigans. When we had P, we could have had Pablo, but couldn't think of it at the time, I guess. Oh, and that's where Austin could have been useful for gold. Oh, man. Neptunium. Nope. Plutonium. No.
Americium, curium, berkelium. Each period will see new outer shells will electrons are to the right. Actinium, thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium.
Americium, I guess. Amity from the Owl House.
Curium, each period will see new outer shells will electrons are to the right. Actinium, thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium.
Nope.
California.
Looked too much like Burger King there, so no. No. Esme from Esme and Roy. No.
Nobel.
Oh, here's where Nani would show up again.
Lawrence. Rutherford, WM, Spring, Borean, Hassian. Actinium, thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, isonium, Nobel.
No.
Lawrence, Rutherford, WM, Spring, Borean, Hassian.
No.
Magneria.
No.
No. Mercanium, Hassian.
Oh, Flora. Or you could go for Floof from the like Flora from I can't remember where. Although with Floof, I'm referring to Rainbow Rangers of all shows. And I guess Peppermints would show up when the letter P was around. Indigo All Fruit could have appeared with I. So.
Moscow. Liver.
Nope. TS. Nope. Augie from Augie and the Cockroaches.
And then we're done.
But I can't think of any more since we're already I can't think of any more because we're already done. So there we go.